So recently I posted a project on Folyo, an exclusive project that so far it's gotten, let's see here, 32 responses. I wanted to create this video to kind of highlight a few of the mistakes and just kind of what the process looks like for a client. The responses are actually still coming in, so there's even more than what you see here. But yeah, let's dive into a couple of these and see what we're seeing here. So I'm just going to go through some of these. I'm just going to go flip through some of these real quick so you can see just in general terms how the emails all compare. So some are a little longer, some are shorter, some have attachments. Yeah, so they all basically look the same overall. If you were just grading these based off of a quick look, it's hard to tell them apart. That's probably something, even if you read a lot of these and looked at a lot of these portfolios, they're all probably pretty similar still. Here's one that I wanted to highlight. So this is pretty long. There's bullet points, there's LinkedIn profile, online portfolio, additional case studies, which looks like a PDF, an attached resume, and then it looks like this is a link to a portfolio over here, and then a link to something I've spoken about different ways. So maybe a link to a talk or something like this. I don't need all these links. The truth is, for a project like this, I'm going to be talking to a couple different people. You're not going to be able to sell me and have me completely head over heels in one email to the fact where I don't even want to talk to anybody else. So I think this is overkill, and all it does is make your email hard to kind of go through and to get to the point. Like, which one of these emails should I click on? Which link should I click on? We can open up the portfolio, but I don't see any work here. And this is actually probably a great, resume, a great designer, and yet it's still hard to kind of see the work. So you don't want to make it hard to see your work, definitely. And I've seen that across a couple different ones. So a lot of people link to Dribbble, case studies, portfolios, resumes. I'd limit it to one thing. What's the one thing you want people to see in the email? This one is another example. This one I probably won't even look at. I might click on one of these links and look at the work real quick, but I'm pretty sure, just from this email, how it's kind of laid out, that the work probably won't be very high quality. So it looks like he even linked to an Upwork page, which for this type of project, it automatically disqualifies him. Not looking for, I think the job post was something like $100 an hour. So if we wanted Upwork, we could have gotten 1 million responses on Upwork. We're looking for high quality. So yeah, here's another one that links to Dribbble. Nice portfolio and Dribbble. And also links to a personal website. And then another link to the same website, plus another link in the signature here, which that's no big deal, but and he kept the email nice and short, so that's good. But like, which one should I look at? Should I look at your Dribbble or should I look at your site? Decide, because I don't really want to make that decision. Let's look at a few more, see if we can't see some more things that could help. The key thing here is, like, look, there's going to be other applicants to these jobs. 31 different applicants. Your chances are still pretty good. As long as your work is like a certain level of quality, you'll probably make it to the next round, which is, in this case, an interview phase. And then, so like maybe we'll pick 5 of these. So all you got to do is get in the top 5. And to get in the top 5, we just need to look at your portfolio and see that it matches. So here's another thing. The job post specifically asks for a full-time contractor. So that probably means that agencies are probably not, no matter how great their work is, which, by the way, this work looks pretty amazing. This is Aero Lab in Buenos Aires. But the job specifically is looking for a full-time person, a contractor for 3 months, which probably means these people are not interested in the job. So that's something to keep in mind. A lot of times there's consultants I've seen who have consultancies that are just one-person consultancies, and they might be fine with a 3-month contract that is full-time or close to full-time and kind of on an hourly basis. And for that situation, I wouldn't like necessarily pitch your, like, why pigeonhole yourself and give yourself something that's they're not looking for. Instead of saying, you can present yourself however you want. You can present yourself as an individual, because that's what you are. That you're not lying to anybody if you don't have to force yourself into saying you're a consultancy. So something like this, I don't need to see every website you've ever done and every LinkedIn profile. It's very unlikely I'm gonna schedule a chat immediately upon seeing something like this. So I'll take a look at the portfolio, but if it looks like it's not at the quality level, so this looks like it is pretty high quality. Click into one of these. This is kind of the thought process. I just wanted to give you guys a look at the thought process. So there's a lot of print stuff here, So far, like, that's one problem with linking to a portfolio, is like, it's up to me to click on something and to see, like right now I just clicked on a print project. That kind of disqualifies me, even though you might have some perfect projects in your portfolio. I don't know that because I, didn't see it. So always give me one link and give me the link that you think is most relevant to. He could have linked me instead to maybe one of these projects that is like more of a UX design project. And that would have been a lot better than linking to all of these different ones that linking to an app in an app store. Even if you design the entire app, I'm not going to download this app. So I guess I could look at the work here, but I think you should have a portfolio as opposed to linking me to an app store. So those are some more thoughts. Maybe we'll do a couple more. If this is helpful, by the way, I can do these on a more regular basis. So this is a bit of a longer email just because it's not blocked into different sections. But that's pretty good overall. Including these images like this as an attachment, this one is an immediate turn off for me. You don't have to clog up my inbox with a lot of megabytes there. And yeah, I mean, I could keep going and kind of walking through this process, but I'll end it here. Again, would like to hear if this is helpful. Thanks.